Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to our reading of one of the greatest comedy television multi-camera series of all time, How I Met Your Mother. I am Erik. I will be your host today. And for this reading, we're going to read 5 episodes and make sure everybody here has an opportunity to play Barney at least once. So everyone can suit up for this one. We have a wonderful cast, so we will be switching characters each time. I will make introductions before each episode. So we're going to start with Slap Bet. I will start out as the scene description as well as future Ted and all other characters. We have Logan playing Lorenzo von Matterhorn himself, Barney Stinson. We have Angi playing Lily Aldrin. Jeremy playing the great Marshall Erickson. I suppose Erik with a K, thank you. Nicole will be playing Robin and Robin Sparkles, a name you will remember by the end of this episode. And finally, our lead, Ted Theodore Mosby, being played by George. Okay, let's get started. How I Met Your Mother, Slap Bet, written by Courtney Kang, transcribed by me, Erik with a K. Fade in, interior kitchen, Robin is cooking, and Ted walks in. Kids, one of the things you'll learn about relationships is that you're never done getting to know someone. Everyone has secrets. Some are nice.
You know how to make crepes? That is so cool.
Robin smiles. They kiss. Interior, Ted's bedroom. Robin and Ted are sitting on his bed. Some aren't so nice.
And then there was Derek, and counting you, that's the total up to...
Oh, I got your total. I'm counting along.
Oh, boy. Interior McLaren's. Robin, Ted, Marshall, and Lily are sitting at their iconic booth. And some are just weird.
You're scared of the 7 dwarves?
Just talk. Creepy. I mean, this is a medical school. What's it doing with 6-hole minors?
Barney runs in and...
Oh man, I am so excited. I couldn't sleep last night. I bet you guys couldn't either.
Why?
Oh, only the gala event for the grand opening of Sharper Image's 500th store. Didn't you get my email?
No, I blocked your address after the 4th time you sent me the video of a monkey sniffing his own butt.
Come on, it's on me. I'm buying 3 of you foot massagers and 1 of you a nose hair trimmer. You know who you are.
Marshall looks at Lily, then looks down. Lily strokes his shoulder.
Well, come on, let's go.
All right, I'm in.
Robin, Ted, Marshall, and Lily get up to leave.
To the Willowbrook Mall!
To the Willowbrook Mall.
Oh, wait. It's at a mall? I'm not going.
What? Why not?
I just don't feel like going to the mall.
Well, we could split a Cinnabon.
No, really. I'm not going to go.
Come on, it'll be fun.
No, don't go to malls. Don't like malls.
Why not?
Rather not stay.
Barney, Lily, Marshall walk closer to Robin and talk over each other, blah, 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 blah. And Ted steps in.
Guys, Robin doesn't like malls. If she doesn't want to tell us why, she doesn't have to. I think we should all just respect her privacy.
Ted.
Meanwhile, interior Ted's bedroom, Ted and Robin lie in bed together once again.
So what's the deal with you and malls?
You said if I didn't want to talk about it, I didn't have to.
Yeah, with those people, but I'm your boyfriend. Come on, what is it? Did you get arrested in a mall?
No.
Dumped in a mall?
Ted.
Found out you were Canadian in a mall?
Let it go.
Trapped under a fake boulder at the mall?
Let it go.
Mauled at the mall?
Wait. Who gets trapped under a fake boulder at the mall?
Not me in Ohio when I was 9, that's for sure.
Okay. Interior McLaren's, Lily, Marshall, Ted, and Barney sit around the booth.
I don't get it. Why won't Robin tell me why she hates malls?
Ted, you should be happy Robin has a secret. The more you learn about a person, the better chances you have of hitting the fatal O moment.
The O moment?
Yeah, that moment when you find out that one detail about a person that is going to be a deal breaker.
Flashback. Barney talking to a girl at a bar. It's a promise ring. I made a pact with God to stay a virgin until I'm married.
Oh.
Barney moves to leave. Another flashback. Barney talking to a different girl at a table in the bar. I don't have an eating disorder. It's just when I put food in my mouth, I chew it and then I spit it out.
Oh, yeah.
Barney gets up to leave. Again, third of many more flashbacks. Barney talking to another girl by the jukebox. Oh, come on. I just turned 30.
Oh.
Barney turns around and walks away completely out of frame, leaving that poor 30-year-old girl alone. Back to present.
So trust me, you just want to postpone knowing anything about each other for as long as possible.
I disagree. If there's a potential O moment, I want to know about it right away. I mean, what's the alternative?
About that, Ted. Flash forward to interior wedding chapel. Ted and Robin are getting married in a scenario. I now pronounce you man and wife. Ted lifts Robin's veil.
I love you.
I used to be a dude.
Dude. Back to present. Interior McLaren's continuous.
Yeah, I agree with Ted. In a real relationship, you share everything. That's why Marshall and I don't keep any secrets.
Oh, you are such a cutie pie. Here's a quarter. Go play something on the jukebox.
It's true. They tell each other everything.
I can think of tons of things there is no way Marshall told you.
Try me.
Do you know about the time that Marshall was in Trenton?
Doggy ate his pants. Yup.
Bill's bachelor party in Memphis.
Oh, when they had to pump all the nickels from his stomach?
Okay, Seattle.
Trick question. Marshall's never been to the Pacific Northwest because he's afraid of Sasquatch.
Damn.
I'm not afraid of Sasquatch. I just think we should all be on alert.
Trust me. Not only do they tell each other everything, they want to know everything.
Flashback. Interior Ted's apartment morning. Marshall and Lily are sitting at a table talking while Ted sits on the couch watching TV, minding his own business in their apartment.
So after the shower, I was brushing my teeth and I was like, oh man, I wanted to have some orange juice. I should have done that first, but I had already had the toothpaste on the toothbrush, so I just went ahead and brushed them anyway.
What happened next?
Ugh, Ted rolls his eyes. Back to present.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Robin tells me nothing.
Fine. Do you want to know what Robin's secret is?
You know?
Of course I know. She couldn't look at us. Her face got flushed. That's shame. Our friend Robin used to do porn. Wait for it. Ography.
Yeah, we didn't really have to wait for that. And it's ridiculous.
I don't know. He could be right. She does have that fake orgasm noise down.
Hey,
What? The walls are thin.
that's not what I'm hanging you about.
You know what it might be? This is going to sound a little crazy, but what if Robin's married?
Married? What does that have to do with the mall?
Well, maybe she got married at the mall. Back home in Minnesota, a ton of people would get married at the Mall of America. It's great. It's a gorgeous indoor golf course for pictures, numerous fine dining options, and talk about a reasonable price.
We are not getting married at the mall.
Just meet with the guy.
Pause.
She's not married. Robin hates marriage.
Because she already got married at the mall.
No, because before Robin moved to New York, what was she doing?
Well, I don't know. Whenever I ask her about Canada, she kind of clams up.
She's a pretty private person.
Except when she's talking about...
Flashback. Interior McLaren's another night. Robin and Lily talking at the bar.
Everyone in Canada got married way too young, and it really turned her off the marriage.
Uh-oh. Flashback. Interior Ted's apartment. Day. Lily and Robin on couch. They're looking at wedding magazines. Marshall sits behind them in his desk studying.
What do you think of this wedding cake?
Oh, I like it. Hey, remember that someone in Canada who got married way too young? Her wedding cake was a Mrs. Fields giant cookie.
Marshall hears this, looks up, and smiles very widely. Lily looks at him and shakes her head.
No.
Marshall stops smiling and resumes his studying. Oh, poor Marshall. Flashback. Interior McLaren. Still a different night. Barney, Lily, Marshall, Ted, and Robin sitting around their booth at McLaren's.
A friend in Canada who got married way too young, they had to do their vows twice. Once in French.
They speak French there too? God, that place is a mess.
Ugh, Barney. Back to President at McLaren's.
So you don't think there's any friend from Canada?
Oh, I'm sure there is. Just like I have a friend who wet his bed till he was 10. Use your brain, Ted.
Barney and Ted look at Marshall. What the F are you talking about?
Guys, there's no way Robin's married. It's ludicrous to even suggest it.
Thank you, Barney.
Because it's porn.
I need another beer.
Ted gets up and leaves the booth. I don't blame him.
Robin is not in porn. I'll bet you anything that she's married.
20,000 says it's porn.
I don't have 20,000.
Then what do you have?
Well,
Marshall looks at Lily.
No.
I got it. The ultimate wager. Slap bet.
oh, slap it. We used to do those when I was a kid.
What the hell's a slap bet?
Whoever's right gets to slap the other person in the face as hard as they possibly can, but no rings.
Are you really going to do that? That's so immature.
You can be slap bet commissioner.
Oh, I love it. What are my powers?
If a problem arises and we need a ruling, that's your job.
But you have to be an unbiased and put the integrity of the slap bet above all else. It's an honor you take with you to your grave. On your tombstone, it will read Lily Aldrin, caring wife, loving friend, slap bet commissioner.
And your tombstone will lead, got slapped by Marshall so hard, he died.
Ted comes back and sits down at the booth.
All right. What if I ask Robin point blank if she has a husband?
You said you would respect your privacy, so maybe you should just drop it.
Yeah, you're right.
Kids, I'm not going to drop it. Interior apartment night. Robin and Ted sit on the ground. They are playing Scrabble. Ted plays a word.
Husband.
There's no P in husband.
Wow, you seem to know a lot about husbands.
Robin looks at Ted. What?
Fine, I'll take it back.
Ted takes back his tiles.
Oh, hey, since you mentioned husbands, this is great. You're going to love this. Marshall, you know Marshall. He thinks that the reason you didn't want to go to the mall the other day is because you got married in a mall and have a husband in Canada.
Huh?
I told him he's crazy because he's crazy, right? I mean, how crazy is that?
Are you asking me if I'm married?
Well, you can ask me. Nope, I'm not married. Your turn.
What happened to respecting my privacy?
Just say, no, I'm not married.
Ted, I don't understand why you clean up your spit up.
Just say, no, I'm not married.
I can't.
Beat.
Marshall's right. I was young, I got married. It was a mistake, and he moved away. But yeah, I'm married.
Oh,
Pause for commercial.
you have a husband?
I was young and stupid, and we got married at a mall, and we broke up at a mall, and I haven't been to a mall since.
Why didn't you get divorced?
Moved to Hong Kong and for work, and I was like, good enough.
Good enough? That's not good enough. You order pancakes and you get waffles. That's good enough.
Look, I haven't seen him in years, and it's just a part of my life I want to forget. Please don't tell anyone about this.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Interior, McLaren's later. Get ready, Marshall. Marshall slaps Barney.
Your hand is monstrous.
Well, what'd you expect? You've seen my penis.
Lily, Marshall, Ted, and Barney sit down at their booth.
Can't believe you told us Robin's secret.
How can I keep something like that to myself? And you begged me to tell you.
No, I didn't.
Flashback. Title card 30 seconds earlier.
Please tell us. Just tell us. I'm begging you. Tell us. Tell us. Tell us. Please, 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 please.
Fine, Robin's married.
Aha!
And then Marshall slaps Barney for the first time. Back to present.
Well, you still shouldn't have told us. I mean, what kind of boyfriend are you?
See, that's just it. I'm not the boyfriend. I'm the mistress. No, not the mistress. The mastress. Master. What do you call it?
I'm pretty sure we're going to call it a mistress.
What am I going to do? My girlfriend's married. Do I ask her to get a divorce?
Ted, even if she is married, it's a Canadian marriage. It's like their money or their army. Nobody takes it seriously.
It's serious to me.
You know what? In some countries, if you've been separated for longer than 5 years, technically you're no longer married. I can check it out at the law library at school.
And Marshall laughs.
I can see my handprint on your face.
Don't get too cocky, Slappy. I just got a shipment of porn from Canada I have to go through.
I won the bet. Why are you still searching?
Just because you were right doesn't mean I'm wrong.
Oh, right. Like you need an excuse to watch porn.
Canadian porn. Trust me when I tell you about their universal healthcare system, it doesn't cover breast implants. If I had to sit through one more flat-chested Nova Scotian riding a Mountie on the back of a Zamboni, I'm going to go out of my mind.
Interior apartment night. Marshall enters through the front door. Ted works on a project at his drafting table.
Hey,
Hey. Listen, dude, I got to talk to you, but you got to promise that you won't tell Barney.
fine, I won't tell Barney. What is it?
Robin's not married.
What? Then why would you tell me she was?
I don't know, but I cross-checked every record in Canada. There's no record of her being married.
There must be some mistake.
I promise you, she's not married. She's not great at parking legally either.
So she lied to me? What am I going to do? I can't confront her because then she'll know I told you.
You got to lawyer her. You got to ask her a bunch of questions. Try to trip her up, make her feel guilty, whatever it takes to get a confession out of her.
Uh-oh. Cut to interior apartment later. Ted and Robin are in the apartment. Robin reads the newspaper on the couch while Ted holds some mail.
Thanks for telling me your secret. It means so much to me that you could be so, what's the word I'm looking for? Honest.
Thanks, Ted.
Yeah, you know, what's probably the best part about your honesty? How truthful it is.
I say we just move on.
In order for me to get total closure on this whole my girlfriend has a husband thing, I think I'm going to need a little more information. Like, what month did you get married?
Robin puts her newspaper down.
June. We have a June wedding.
Ah, Canada in June. That's great.
Pause.
Sit down or buffet? Whoa, it's weird that you don't remember.
No, I just don't know how to answer because we did butler orders in the atrium, but the actual dinner was a buffet in the food court, featuring a filet mignon or a russet potato crusted salmon with the lobster scallion blanc.
Band or DJ?
They didn't have the ceremony, but for the actual reception, we had a 7-piece band. We paid extra for the sax because I just love that smooth alto sound.
How many bridesmaids?
7.
Flowers?
Azaleas,
Color scheme?
dusty rose and sienna.
Husband's name?
Um,
You were never married.
yes, I was.
No, you weren't.
How do you know?
I looked up at the library.
What library?
The one on 5th.
When did you go?
Today at lunch, and I had an apple brie panini with potato salad.
I'm not questioning the lunch part, Ted. What database did you use?
I used the Canadian Mall Marriage 6000.
Pause. Robin looks at Ted.
Fine, Marshall looked it up in school.
You told Marshall?
You lied to me.
See, this is why I don't tell people secrets. You are supposed to be the one person I trusted the most, and even you couldn't keep a secret.
But it was a fake secret.
Yeah, but you failed. And now you're never going to know why I never go to a mall. And it was good, too.
Testing me, that's insane.
Oh, yeah? How long did it take for you to tell Marshall my biggest secret in the world?
That wasn't a real secret.
Yeah, it could have been.
You are driving me crazy. No wonder your fake husband moved to Hong Kong.
He moved there for business.
Ted is not getting it. Interior McLaren's night. Lily and Marshall sit at the booth. Barney walks up to them.
You got something to say to me?
What are you talking about?
I know Robin was never really married.
How can you possibly know that?
Barney looks over at Lily, and Lily squirms in her seat. Flashback. Interior Marshall and Lily's bedroom night. Lily and Marshall talking in bed.
And then I put my pajamas and got into bed. What about you?
Let's see. First, I took the subway to school and I got a bagel. Then I went to the library and found out Robin was never married. Crazy. And then I was hungry again, so I went down to the vending machine.
Lily looks away, slowly looking disturbed, remembering what Barney said about being the slap-bed commissioner. Back to present.
You told him?
I had to. I'm slapback commissioner. Baby, this hurts me more than it's going to hurt you.
Don't count on it. I'm practicing on a tree trunk.
Barney gets 3 slaps.
3.
1 because you lied, and 2 for being prematurely slapped. 3 slaps.
In that way, Barney slaps Marshall 3 times in quick succession. Wow, that was fast. Everyone in the bar looks at this. Marshall looks like he's going to cry.
Are you gonna cry?
All of the bar patrons look away. Oh yeah, New York.
No, you're gonna cry.
Oh, sorry, Marshall. Interior apartment continue as Ted and Robin continue their conversation from earlier.
I just don't think it's healthy to keep big secrets in a relationship. My parents didn't really talk to each other for 30 years, and now they're divorced.
I have shared more of myself with you than I've ever shared with anyone. I am asking for this one secret, which has nothing to do with us, to just be mine.
The front door opens. Barney, Lily, and Marshall run in.
So I just got a very interesting phone.
What are you talking about?
I know Robin's secret.
What?
That's right. I know your secret, Robin.
Barney tightens his tie.
Or should I say Robin Sparkles?
How do you know that name?
Because I know the truth. And I'm about to show it to you right now.
Barney sits down at the table and opens his laptop.
Gather around, Ted. You're going to want to see this.
Yeah, no, I don't.
And Ted closes the laptop.
What?
Robin wants to keep this a secret, so it's going to stay a secret.
Robin smiles at Ted.
Yeah, it's not going to stay a secret. You see, in my research, I came upon a certain gentleman in Malaysia who's in possession of a certain videotape. He just emailed me that it will be up and running on MySpace in about right now.
Barney opens up the laptop and he types.
Robin's world is about to be turned upside down. I mean, I'm guessing.
Barney, don't. Okay.
Robin, please don't panic. I'm only going to show enough to prove to Marshall that I was right.
No, Barney, I said we're not watching this.
And Ted closes the laptop again.
No, it's time. Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but if it's out there, there's no point in trying to hide it anymore. Let's just watch it and be done with it.
Barney opens the laptop and gets back to typing.
Are you as terrified as I am?
I don't want to get slapped again.
I want to stress that I was young
Yeah, you were.
and I didn't know any better.
They never do.
And it started out as an innocent modeling job.
It always does.
How I describe this video. The video plays on the laptop showing Robin Sparkles, blonde wig with a scrunchie, 80s style. She is dressed as a schoolgirl in a classroom with a teacher.
Mr. Johnson, I'm sorry I was a bad girl.
Oh, God. Pause.
Please forgive me, Mr. Is there something I can do to make it up to you?
Robin Sparkles steps closer to the teacher and bites her lip. Barney stops the video.
Oh my God.
Well, obviously I've been proven right, so in the interest of Robin's dignity, I won't show anymore. Plus, it's getting late. It's already slap o'clock.
And Barney slaps Marshall.
What the hell was that?
I slap bet Marshall that you did porn, so I win.
Porn? I wish it was porn. It would be less embarrassing.
Barney is very confused by this. Robin continues the video.
I know. How about I sing you a song?
Robin Sparkles starts skipping. Ted, Barney, Lily, and Marshall look at the laptop with mouths agape. Video just keeps playing while everyone watches and makes comments.
was a teenage pop star in Canada. Bored everything out. Snap your coffee bracelets and your cold graffiti stuff. The law having fun is what it's all about.
This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
That's you?
Yes, I had one minor hit. I had to go all over Canada and sing this song in malls. For a whole year, I lived off of orange Julius's and Wetzel's pretzels. Come and play. Let's go to the mall today.
Barney's mouth is still agape.
This is the 90s. Why does it look like it's 1986?
Judy's didn't hit Canada until like 93.
Taking a break from the first of many viewings, I can't help but notice that this isn't porn.
Barney's reaction. Oh no.
And yet a slap occurred without the permission of the slap bet commissioner.
Looks like someone suffered from premature slapulation.
Oh my God, Robin's rapping. Guys, Robin's rapping.
Went to the mall with a couple of friends, had a whole week of relaxing.
Barney remains in shock by this video.
Okay, I'm going to give you a choice. Either 10 slaps right now in a row or 5 slaps that can be doled out at any point from here to eternity.
I'd go with the 10 now.
No, wait. Why get 10 when you can get 5?
Yeah, but the constant fear of knowing that at any moment you can get slapped in the face would drive you crazy.
I'm going to go with the 5 for eternity.
Good call.
Horrible call.
Marshall reaches over to grab his soda and Barney flinches.
Relax, dude. I'm just going for my soda, man. Take it easy. This is gonna be fun.
Let's go to the mall today. Let's bring the time, come and play.
So just to be clear, you wanted everybody to go to the mall today?
Wow, we're going to watch this a lot.
I even wore a bedazzled jean jacket.
Hey, just so you know, 16-year-old me would have been all over you. You could have been the girlfriend in Canada I told everyone I had. Hey, I'm really sorry I pried this out of you. I probably should have left it alone.
You know what? You know me better now, and that feels kind of nice.
Ed and Robin kiss.
Aww.
And then Marshall slaps Barney.
That's one.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Let's go to the mall today. Today.
Wow, do you have to laugh like that every time?
Yes. There's this boy met him at the food court. He's got hair like Cressy and just jumps on his skateboard. I hope he asks me out. Take me to my favorite spot. It'll be just him and me. But don't forget the robot.
The robot. Hey.
Marshall and Robin, high five.
But baby, I don't want to wait.
No, she doesn't want to wait.
I'm gonna rock your body anyway. I'm gonna rock your body to Canada today. Everybody come and play. Throw every laughter away. Let's go to the mall today, 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 today. Let's go to the mall today, 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 today.
Fade out. End of episode.
Woo! Yeah, honey.
Well, we are back for the next episode of How I Met Your Mother, Stuff. For this one, I will be playing the role of Ted Mosby. George will be my Robin. Logan will be everyone's lovable Marshall. Jeremy will be Lily. Nicole will be Barney Stinson. And Angi will be our scene description, future Ted, and a few other characters. Okay, Angi, when you're ready, take us away.
How I Met Your Mother, Stuff, written by Courtney Kay, transcribed by Erik with a K. Fade in, interior McLaren's night. Kids, a key to a good relationship is communication. You need to talk. Ted and Robin are at the bar, sitting at the corner booth.
How about Mimi's?
Nah, I don't really feel like Mimi's.
Well, I'm hungry. Let's just pick a place and go.
Oh, you know where we should go? Cynthia's. You love that place. Remember what a great time we had the last time we were there?
We did?
Yeah. We had that crazy waiter who kept going, you two should get married. You two should get married.
It's also important to know when to stop talking.
Come on, when we stepped outside, it was raining. It was so romantic. How can you not remember this?
Because it wasn't me.
Oh, right. It was my sister.
Interior Ted's apartment day. Ted and Robin are at the apartment. You see, kids, by the time you've hit your late 20s, you've dated a few people. But when you're in a relationship, it's common courtesy to pretend you haven't.
Oh my God, Van Helsing is on. Remember we went to see it? We sat in the back row.
I've never seen Van Helsing.
That's right. I saw it with my sister.
My boss just got back from Maui. He said it was really romantic.
Oh, it's so romantic.
When were you in Maui?
I went with my sister.
With my sister. Why do you always say that? Look, we're not 16. We both dated other people. It's silly to try to act like we didn't.
You're right. We should just be honest.
Totally.
Interior McLaren's later. Ted and Robin are back at the bar.
See that girl over there? 3 years ago, I totally made out with her.
I don't want to hear that.
What? You said,
God, that's so insensitive.
remember honesty?
You're a jerk.
Well, you're confusing.
Opening credits. Interior McLaren's night. Barney and Marshall at the bar in their iconic booth.
Okay, so you have to have sex with one. Either classic mermaid, bottom half fish, top half human, or inverted mermaid, top half fish, bottom half human. Go.
I don't know. It's fat.
Yeah, but it's a fish, so it's a good kind of fat.
Lily walks in. She holds yellow flyers.
Hot off the presses.
She sits down next to Marshall and tries to hand a flyer to Barney.
Yeah. I don't take flyers.
You took one 2 seconds before you walked in here.
Yeah, that's different. It was for a strip club. $2 off wings. How much is your flyer going to save me on wings?
Fine, it's a flyer for my play.
Really? I'd love to, but we're not in college, and I'm not trying to sleep with you. So anyway, this mermaid.
Hey, Lily's friend asked her to be in this play, and it's going to be really good.
Lily, I love you, but we're too old for this. Asking someone to come to see your play is like someone asking for a ride to the airport, or to crash on your couch, or to help you move. Call a cab, book a room, hire some movers, and repeat after me. Friends don't let friends come see their crappy play.
Ted and Robin walk in. They join the gang.
Okay, first of all, I've thought about it, and top half fish. Second of all, we need you guys to decide something for us.
Yes, you should break up.
Robin looks at him. Barney drinks his cocktail.
So earlier tonight,
Flashback. Interior Ted's apartment. Earlier, Ted and Robin are on the couch.
We should get down to the bar.
I know we should, but you look so sexy in my red sweatshirt.
And flashback.
Oh, God. Why is this part of the story?
Getting to it.
Flashback continued. Interior of Ted's apartment. Still earlier.
Damn, my face is so dry. Is there any moisturizer around here?
Yeah, there's some in the bathroom. Gotta moisturize. Gotta keep that pretty face moist.
End flashback for now. Lily is disgusted.
Oh no.
What is wrong with her?
She hates that word.
What word? Moist?
No, seriously, stop.
So anyway, Ted goes into the bathroom to get the moist
Lily picks her hands up. Don't even think about it.
face lotion.
And back to the same flashback.
Wow, this is great stuff. Now I know the secret to your great complexion.
What are you talking about? It's yours.
No, it's not.
Oh, well, then I guess it's Lily's.
End flashback. Interior McLaren's continuous with flashbacks.
No, it's not.
That's what I thought. Flashback not over yet.
Whose moisturizer is this, Ted?
My sister's?
So in other words, some girl you went out with.
I love you.
Disgusting. You let me put on the same moisturizer as one of your exes?
End flashback. Interior McLaren's continuous.
It was probably Carla.
Marshall?
Well,
Oh, did you finish the line, Jeremy?
it was probably Carla's. Her face was a train wreck.
Oh, hang on, Logan. I think you have to swap your...
Yeah, I don't think Ted was dating her for her face.
Marshall and Lily smirk like high school girls.
Thank you, Marshall. Thank you so much.
Back to said flashback.
Why is that still in your apartment?
I don't know, just never threw it out.
Well, why not? Do you still have feelings for this girl?
Yeah, I'm madly in love with her, and the only way I can deal with it is by holding on to a $3 tube of lotion.
Not $3. Try 14.
Why is this such a big deal?
Because I don't want to use some whore's moisturizer.
Whoa, she wasn't a whore.
Well, she's leaving expensive lotions all over town. Sounds like a whore to me. What else do you have from old girlfriends just lying around?
Nothing. That's it. Oh, well, except for the phone booth and the lamp by the desk and the...
Ted does his best not to point to the red hoodie Robin is wearing.
No. Oh, Ted.
She takes off the hoodie. Flashback over. Interior McLaren's at the booth.
Ah, the age-old question. After you break up with someone, what do you do with the stuff?
Question? Ain't no question, girl. Obviously, he's got to get rid of it.
Which is obviously crazy, and obviously I'm not going to do it.
So we agreed that we would let you guys decide.
Yeah, like we did with Marshall's pants. Oh, well.
The 2005 landmark case of Lily versus the Joey Buttafuoco pants.
Another flashback. Interior Ted's apartment night. Marshall comes in with unmistakable Joey Buttafuoco pants. Marshall behaves like he's in the spotlight and ready for a close-up. Mr. DeMille.
Huh? Nice, right?
I'm going to have to say no. I don't want some 16-year-old girl falling in love with you and then shooting Lily in the face.
Yes.
I thought they can stay. Check out the jackass in the parachute pants and the good icebreaker.
Ted.
Sorry, buddy. It's a no for me, too. Oh, and by the way, Belle Biv DeVoe called. Even they didn't want those pants back.
Oh. And parachute pants flashback. Back to present. Interior McLaren's continuous.
They were insanely comfortable. They were like pajamas you could wear outside.
Marshall, it's over. We gave you an appeal, and they didn't even look any better with combat boots.
All right, well, let's hear the arguments. Ted, you go first.
While Ted explains each item, the scene cuts to the apartment. The camera zooms in to each item.
Okay. The fact that I still have things from ex-girlfriends is no big deal. I mean, when I see the phone booth on the piano, I don't think of Jean Radford. I think of the good times I had backpacking through Europe. And then when I see the lamp, I don't think of Alice and Moses. I remember when I was broke, just out of college, and I really needed a lamp. And then I see that pillow, that throw pillow, like I don't think of Lawrence Stein. I think of the weird orange-brown stain and how it got there.
Creamsicle and turkey gravy. Not at the same time.
Well, that's adorable. But from now on, when I walk into the apartment, here's what I will see.
Interior Ted's apartment continues the scene. The phone booth turns into Ted's ex-girlfriend. I'm Ted's college girlfriend. He made me 12 mixtapes. How many's he made you? The lamp turns into Ted's ex-girlfriend. He calls you sweetie pie. He called me sweetie pie. The pillow turns into Ted's ex-girlfriend. I'm stupid, but my rack is bigger than yours. Interior McLaren's continues.
Really? You can't look at a pillow without seeing my ex-girlfriend. A pillow!
Yes, Ted, the fact that you still have that pillow is creepy and gross.
You're creepy and gross.
Your mom's creepy and gross.
Order. I got to side with Robin. And it upsets her, you got to get rid of it.
I gotta side with Ted. Just because you still have something an ex-girlfriend gave you doesn't mean you're holding on to her.
All right, Barney, it all comes down to you.
I side with Robin.
What?
Ted, your place is too cluttered. It's like you're living in a Bennigan's.
Or at Danby's.
The rest of the gang looks at Robin. What?
What, they don't have Danby's in the US, really? Well, then where do you get Grizzly Paw ice cream sandwiches?
Just stop, sweetie. Just stop.
Cut to interior Ted's apartment day. Ted is getting rid of his ex-girlfriend stuff. So I had no choice. I packed up everything I'd gotten from ex-girlfriends. It was painful, but not as painful as what I had to endure later that night. Exterior New York City skyline night. Cut to archive footage of the beautiful New York City. It does say skyline. We see footage of Broadway, a shot of the entire theater showing importance of being earnest from Spider-Man 2 and Central Park. New York is famous for its theater, but there's many different levels. There's Broadway, off-Broadway, off-Broadway, homeless people screaming in the park, and then below that was Aunt Lily's play. Interior theater later. Ted, Robin, and Barney arrive in the theater where Lily's going to play. They are all out of breath.
8 flights of stairs? Who puts a theater up 8 flights of stairs? What kind of building is this?
From the smell of it, I'm guessing a urine factory.
Where do you guys want to sit?
I know where I don't want to sit.
Barney sees Marshall in the front row, and he's giddy as a 2-year-old watching Sesame Street.
Guys, 4 together.
We see several others in the theater, but they all seem more interested in the program than what they are about to see. Barney pulls out a barf bag.
Brought this bag in case anyone needs to puke.
Come on, it's not going to be that bad.
Barney stops and turns back to Robin. Really, Robin?
No? Okay.
The lights turn off and the play starts. 3 people walk on stage in black shirts and pants. Marshall looks around and shushes everyone. A red light illuminates man number 1. I am rage. Gong. Yes, there is a gong. A yellow light illuminates a woman on stage. I am greed. Gong. Oh. A green light illuminates Lily.
I am rage, envy.
I am out of here.
No, you're not. You have to stay.
Lily pulls out a mirror and puts it in front of Ted's face. Ted is uncomfortable.
This is the face of consumerism.
Oh my God, Ted's part of the play.
A big guy wearing a wife beater and boxers walks on stage. He holds a bottle of whiskey and a gun. Hello, greed, rage, envy, and consumerism. Lily puts the mirror in front of Ted again. I am your father, America. 3 hours later, the play is over. Title card, 3 hours later. Whatever that was has ended. The 4 actors, including Lily, bow. Ted is pulled on stage by Lily. He bows too. Lily is given roses.
Oh, baby, that was wonderful.
Totally. I had no idea greed was the killer.
And when it became a play within a play, I was like, now we are really cooking.
Barney hugs Lily and tells her,
Wow, Lily, that sucks.
they let go of each other as Lily is devastated.
Barney!
Terrible. I mean, come on. You guys agree, right? Hey, I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. Because, we're friends.
Oh, they build each other up and support them. That's what being a good friend is about.
Yeah, if you're a Smurf.
If you did a play, I would sit through the whole thing and I would compliment you on it afterwards.
Oh, really? You would?
Yes.
Bad move, Aldrin. Bad move.
Man 2 steps on stage and wears a robe. We'll be starting our Q&A with the director, yours truly, in 5 minutes right here. Barney jumps over the chairs and runs out. Exterior, Ted's apartment, hallway, night. Robin and Ted arrive at Ted's apartment.
Can you believe Barney said that about Lily's play?
I know, he can be really insensitive.
It was pretty bad, though.
Oh my God, it was so bad.
Ted and Robin step into the apartment. Less stuff appears in the apartment than before.
Oh my God, you've been robbed.
Nope.
All that stuff was from old girlfriends?
Robin walks up to Ted, impressed.
Don't you buy anything for yourself?
What can I say? Papa gets swag.
They kiss. Cut to exterior Brooklyn day. Ted is walking the dogs with Robin. And that should have been the end of it. But the next day...
First, I was really bummed out about getting rid of all my stuff, but seeing how happy it makes you, totally worth it.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of how I feel when I begrudgingly have sex with you when I'm really tired.
Exactly. Sometimes you got to take one for the team. Well, sit. Yeah. So you never keep anything your ex-boyfriends gave you?
No, well, except for my dogs.
Ted looks at Robin. The fuck? Ted looks at the Dalmatian, and the dog turns into a guy, still wears a leash, and jumps onto Ted, licking him. Interior Robin's apartment, continuous. Ted and Robin enter the apartment with the dogs.
So I had to get rid of everything from my past relationships because you don't keep things from your past relationships, except, where are your 5 dogs from? Oh, that's right, your past relationships.
What's your point, Ted?
Well, you know how you said you come over to my apartment and all you can see are my ex-girlfriends.
Wait, so when you look at my dogs, all you see is my ex-boyfriends?
Ted watches the dogs turn into human men.
I do now.
That's ridiculous.
I thought you said get rid of everything your ex-boyfriends gave you. Well, yeah, not my dogs. But you said everything. Oh, that was meant to be Robin's line. My bad.
But not living things.
Well, tell that to the rare Bolivian cactus I threw away.
Things with a heartbeat can stay.
Ted looks down at one of the dogs.
You enjoying this?
The dog turns into a guy. Oh, by the way, the dog's name is...
Pickles, go get your ball. Go get your ball.
The man dog gets up on his 2 feet and walks by Ted and Robin. As Robin watches, the men turn back into dogs.
Just admit it. It was a little hypocritical of you to make me get rid of all my stuff.
Well, what do you want me to do, Ted? Get rid of my dogs?
The dogs turn back into men. Guess what position we did it in?
Yes, I want you to get rid of your dogs.
No.
Pickles, as a man, gives Robin the ball.
Really? Well, I say we take it to the group, but I don't like your chances.
Cut to McLaren's night. The gang is at the bar as usual, sitting at their booth.
She's not getting rid of the dogs.
Yeah, what's the matter?
Even I wouldn't do that.
Yes.
You can ask somebody to get rid of their iguana after it poops in your hair, but not their dog.
I miss Jebediah.
Oh, I almost forgot. Flyers for mini play.
Barney gives out the gang flyers.
Very funny.
Oh, it's not a joke. It's my one-man show premiering tomorrow night. And even though it's terrible and excruciatingly long, I expect you all to be there since we're such good friends.
Oh, we'll be there.
Unless, of course, you just want to admit that you are wrong.
Never.
Good. Okay, I gotta go rehearse. Oh, I almost forgot. Bring a poncho. The first 3 rows get wet.
Barney winks and leaves. Interior Robin's apartment later. Robin and Ted are sitting on the couch of her apartment. The dogs are with them.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you where the dogs came from.
I'm sorry I asked you to get rid of them. That was ridiculous.
So we're okay?
Yeah, we're great.
And I thought we were, but just as it did in the 7th act of Aunt Lily's play, jealousy reared its ugly head. Robin has one of her dogs on her knees, but Ted sees a man instead. Oh yeah, that's the spot. Cut to exterior Brooklyn sidewalk day. Robin and Ted walk the man dogs on leashes. Robin doesn't notice that Ted is turned off. Cut to interior Robin's bedroom night. Robin and Ted are kissing on the bed when a man dog interrupts them. Dude, I gotta pee.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Ted leaves. Robin doesn't know what happened. The man dog turns back into a dog as upset Robin pets him. Cut to interior theater later that night. Marshall, Robin, Lily, and Ted await the masterpiece of awful by Barney. Robin and Lily talk to each other.
Oh, he's really having a trouble dealing with this, huh?
Yeah, he really is. It's got me thinking maybe I should get rid of my dogs. Might be time to send them to the farm.
You're gonna kill your dogs?
No, there really is a farm. My aunt has a farm upstate.
No, if I were 5 dogs, I'd rather live on a farm than an apartment in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I could visit them on weekends. My aunt is awfully lonely up there. It's just her and her lover, Betty.
Oh, look, it's starting. Shh.
Are you sure you're gonna be okay? I mean, you know what this is gonna be.
I know, but I'm gonna sit through the whole thing. I'm gonna say something nice about it afterwards. You know why? Because that's what friends do.
Barney's play starts. Barney walks on stage in the same outfit Lily wore for her play. He puts one leg up on a chair on stage. Gong is back.
Moist.
You've got to be kidding me, is written all over Lily's face. That was the first 40 minutes of Barney's show.
Moist.
And then we endured about 20 minutes of this. Barney kneels behind an apple box and shoots at Lily with a water gun. She sighs. Robin looks at her watch.
I have to go refill. I'll be back in a moment. Play's not over.
Barney runs off stage.
I never get picked for audience participation.
And then it just got weird. Later, Barney is wearing an aluminum foil box-like robot suit. He makes buzzing sounds like a robot from Eurotrip.
Feelings inside. Oh no. Beep, boop, beep.
Anyone that was once in the theater and not in the gang walks out. And when that didn't work, Barney pulls out a recorder flute-like instrument we all used in elementary school. Lily and Ted are falling asleep. Barney notices and decides to hit the highest note on the instrument he could hit, and it sounds like a protector ship from Galaxy Quest scraping against the spaceport. Ted and Robin spring up.
Okay, stop. You win. Fine. Barney, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I made you come to my show.
You really? Is there anything you'd like to say about my show?
No. No, I have nothing nice to say about your show. You were right, Barney. Let's just go to the bar.
I win! I love winning! Oh, Lily! Oh, Lily! 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 We're just getting warmed up, man.
Well, I imagine it was pretty awful, so
Pretty awful. Pretty awful. It was a masterpiece of awful. It was genius how bad it was. I don't know if you guys could see it.
yeah, well, anyway.
That too is where I really hit my stride. Spoiler alert. Robot falls in love.
How about this, Barney? How about we stay and watch the rest of your show?
Your funeral.
Ted, Robin, and Marshall look at Lily. No, for the love of anything holy, no.
5, 6, 1, 2.
He pulls out the recorder and continues to play. So we stayed and let Barney torture us for another hour and a half, because that's what friends do, apparently. Exterior Ted's apartment, hallway night. Ted is about to enter his apartment.
Hey,
Where have you been? I called you earlier.
I gave my dogs away to my aunt.
You what?
Yeah, just for a few months as a test run, but I think it's for the best.
Wow. Oh man.
Can we go inside?
No. Let's go to the bar.
Why? What's going on inside?
The floors are gone.
What?
Yeah. I sent them out to get fixed. Oh, this is a terrible lie. I'm just gonna bail.
Robin walks into the apartment, and Ted has brought back all of his ex-girlfriend's stuff. Robin is pissed.
I didn't know you were gonna get rid of your dogs.
You said you threw all that stuff away.
Kids, this was the worst fight Robin and I ever had. It was one of those fights that last for hours, and you start to get woozy and lose track of what you're fighting about. We fought for so long, seasons changed outside the windows, pages of the calendar blew off. It was crazy. But ultimately, and I couldn't tell you how for the life of me, but somehow we got here. Montage time-lapse of Robin and Ted fighting. They argue with each other inaudibly and reach the couch. They are both out of breath and clearly burnt out.
We're really doing this?
Yeah.
Interior McLaren's night. Ted and Robin drop a bombshell.
We're moving in together.
Moving in together.
Lily and Marshall are happy as hell. Lily and Marshall hug Ted and Robin as if they admitted they were engaged. Barney is not happy. Interior theater earlier, during Barney's play. He is back at the foil box robot suit.
The robot sounds less confusing. My circuitry, my software has been hacked. Toaster oven, you're the one for me. 2, 3, 4.
Barney attempts to tap dance. Marshall can't take it anymore. Marshall stands up and slaps Barney, who falls to the ground.
That's 2.
Ted, Lily, and Robin clap. Lily hugs Marshall. How's that for audience participation, Marshall? End of episode.
Okay, ready for the next episode of How I Met Your Mother, Slapsgiving. This episode, Logan will be my Ted, my future Bob Saget. Jeremy will be Robin this episode. Nicole will be my lily pad. Angi will be Barney, who is probably terrified for what is going to happen by the end of this episode. And I will be Marshall. And of course, George, he will be our scene description, as well as future Ted, Bob, and every other character that is written in this episode. So George, when you are ready, take us away.
All right. How I Met Your Mother, Slapsgiving, written by Matt Kuhn, transcribed by Erik with a K. Fade in. Interior Ted's apartment, night. Back when we were dating, Rob and I had this running joke. We were the only two people in the world who found it funny.
No way. March does not have 31 days.
Yes, it does. Everyone knows that. It's like general knowledge.
Ted and Robin salute and deepen their voices.
General knowledge.
And we did it all the time. Interior McLaren's later.
It's sad. I mean, in 2007, some countries actually still condone corporal punishment.
Corporal punishment?
Lily shakes her head in disbelief. Because once you start, it's surprisingly hard to stop. Interior Ted's apartment later.
Oh man, I got a kernel stuck in my teeth.
Kernel stuck in my
teeth.
Please stop.
You're killing me.
No, just stop.
But now we were broken up. So when Marshall said, Interior McLaren's night, title card, present day, the gang sits at their booth.
But after the first year, I get a major pay raise.
Robin and Ted look at each other. They stay quiet. We just let it slide. You see, on the surface, Robin and I looked like we were doing great. But the truth is, trying to be friends with your ex is a lot harder than it looks. You can't be as candid as you used to be. Interior Ted's apartment day. Ted is telling Barney and Marshall a story.
And then this hot intern leans over my desk, and I can totally see she has a pierced.
Robin and Lily walk across the room.
Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan is my favorite of all the Bonds.
Interior McLaren's night. The gang of five sits at their booth. But most importantly, you can never, ever be alone together. Barney, Marshall, and Lily leave the booth.
I gotta go.
I'm gonna go pay.
Ted and Robin stay awkwardly at the booth. Then
I'm gonna go pay.
I'm gonna help Lily pee.
Robin and Ted leave. Opening credits. Interior McLaren's night. Lily drops a big turkey in a net bag onto the table.
All right. We have a turkey.
Yeah, we do.
Isn't this exciting? Our first Thanksgiving together as a group.
Yeah, this is gonna be the best Slapsgiving ever.
What?
I said this is gonna be the best Thanksgiving ever.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
That reminds me, I invited Bob.
Guy. We haven't even met him.
Well, he didn't have anywhere else to go, and I didn't know what to say. Is it really that big of a deal?
It's their first Thanksgiving. 30 years from now, we're going to look at photos and say, oh, there's the four people I love most in the world. And Bob.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget how seriously you guys take American Thanksgiving. Real Thanksgiving happened over a month ago.
I'm sorry. Did you just say Canadian Thanksgiving? And I'm quoting the real Thanksgiving? What do Canadians even have to celebrate a boot?
Canadian Thanksgiving celebrates explorer Martin Frobisher's valiant yet ultimately unsuccessful attempt to find the Northwest Passage.
Why are you guys even a country?
Oh, hey, by the way, if anyone wants to come over early on Thursday, we can watch the Slapsgiving Day Parade.
Well, you said it again.
Said what?
Slapsgiving.
Oh, I guess I did. You know why? I've invented a new holiday, Slapsgiving. It's the one day we set aside each year to gather together and give slaps.
I should explain. Kids, you remember the slap bet a year earlier? Marshall made a bet with Barney and won the right to slap him 5 times. He had already used the first and the second, but Marshall had something special in store for the third. Flashback. Interior Barney's Please office night. Barney is at his office of Please and he stares at his computer. There's a countdown on the computer screen. Barney's phone rings and he picks up the phone.
Slapcountdown.com.
Oh, no, no.
End of flashback.
No. The countdown ends at 3 p.m. the day after Thanksgiving. I counted it out.
We're in October.
30?
Dude, I tripped up last year.
Flashback. Interior McLaren's last year. Barney approaches dressed as Borat.
I like Halloween very much. It's nice.
Is tomorrow.
Damn it.
Into flashback, back to the present.
Wait, you're gonna slap me on Thanksgiving?
Slapsgiving.
That is not allowed. Lily, you're the slapback commissioner. Is that allowed?
The hostess in me who's using her wedding china for the first time wants to say hell no. But yeah, I'm gonna allow it.
Well, you know what? If you're trying to freak me out about spending Thanksgiving
Slapsgiving.
at your place, then you failed. Truth is, I'm not scared.
Really?
Right, because you blew it. The worst part about getting slapped is not knowing when it's gonna happen. But now I know exactly when I'm gonna get slapped. So you took all the suspense out. You showed your hand.
And Thursday at 3:01 p.m., your face is going to show my hand.
Oh, there's Bob. By the way, heads up, he's a little bit older than us.
How old is he?
He's 41. Hey, Bob, over here.
Okay, kids. The truth is, Bob probably looked like this. A 40-ish looking man enters the bar. Hey, sweetie.
Hi.
But when your ex is dating someone new, your mind tends to accentuate their flaws. This is how I saw Bob. Bob now looks like an 80-year-old man. Hey, dudes, what's cracking?
Are you?
Good to meet you. Sorry I'm late. I just got off the phone with my parents.
Parents?
They were totally on my case. What are you going to do with your life? You're 41. And I'm like, chillax. Snowboarding is a legit career. You ought to be stoked I found my bliss. And speaking of bliss, sugar me, baby. Bob and Robin kiss.
Let's go get a drink.
Bob and Robin go away, leaving Ted, Marshall, Lily, and Barney at the booth.
Rob saving or getting
What are you talking about? He's 41. He looks great.
Yeah, he's in pretty good shape. He could probably kick your ass.
150. Robin 27. But hey, come on, what do you got?
Nothing but respect for that man.
By the way, we're all baking pies at Robin's tomorrow. Marshall cannot be trusted with pies overnight at the apartment.
For the millionth time, sleep eating is a very serious and delicious medical condition.
Hey, what time are you guys going to Robin's?
7:30.
Perfect. Just be safe. I'll get there like 8.
Cut to interior Robin's apartment, 9:30 p.m.
Sorry, I'm late. Where are Marshall and Lily?
They just called. They're both super swamped preparing for tomorrow.
Cut to interior Ted's apartment, continuous. Marshall sits on a chair while Lily runs around the kitchen preparing the meal. Cut to interior Robin's apartment, continuous.
Is Bob coming?
No, he went to see Green Day.
It's
Just the two of us making pies.
pies. Everything's great.
Yeah, they do.
Great.
Yep.
Great. This is great. Chance to catch up.
Yeah.
Awkward silence.
Make a
Interior McLaren's, continuous. Barney is at the bar and answers his ringing phone. Intercut with Ted at Robin's.
Hey, listen, you have to come over here. Guys.
Yes, I'll be there. Absolutely.
It's okay being Robin here.
Hey, say no more. I mean, when I pulled you out of that burning wreckage, I wasn't doing it to have a battleship named after me. But if you insist, yes, I'll be there for the christening.
You're hitting on, aren't you?
No, I'm not going to wear the Medal of Honor. That would just be tacky.
You're not coming.
No. Thank you, Mr. President.
He hangs up his phone and continues his conversation with a woman, Barney. Well, we all know where this is going. Interior, Ted's apartment. Slapsgiving, late afternoon. Marshall, Ted, and Barney sit around the expertly decorated Slapsgiving table. Lily walks out of the kitchen and angrily moves Barney's feet from the table. She goes back to the kitchen to prepare the Slapsgiving meal. After a very long night, it was finally the big holiday. Sorry, the two big holidays.
Marshall, are you working on the cranberry sauce?
In a minute, baby. I've only got so many hands.
Marshall picks up his art project, the turkey hands on construction paper we did in preschool.
You see what I got going on here? They're turkeys, but they're also hands, because later we're going to eat turkey and I'm going to slap you in the face.
Please, you took out all the suspense. In a horror movie, the killer doesn't grab the bullhorn and announce, "Attention, unsupervised teens, here at the lake house at precisely 3 a.m. I'm gonna jump out of that closet right there and hack y'all up with the machete. P.S. Fire is one of my weaknesses."
Someone is knocking on the door. Ted opens it. It's Robin.
Hey, Ted.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
You too. Is Lily in the kitchen?
Yep.
Great.
Split screen. Robin with Lily in the kitchen and Ted with Marshall in the living room.
Marshall,
Lily. Something
really weird happened last night.
Pause.
What do you mean something weird happened last night?
You may not realize this, but since we broke up, Robin and I have never really been alone together.
In split screen. Start flashback. Interior Robin's apartment the night before. Ted and Robin are making pies.
So we're in the kitchen, starting on the pies, and we realize we don't have a damn thing to say to each other.
End of flashback for now. Interior Ted's apartment on Slapsgiving continues.
I mean, you can't talk about how close you used to be. You can't talk about how close you're not now. You just feel like everything you say is going to make things worse.
Exactly. And you know why? Because you don't want to hurt someone you really care about, especially around the holidays. I mean, what decent human being would want to cause any kind of emotional or physical pain?
You're still getting slapped.
Barney shivers.
I wanted to leave, but I couldn't stick her with making all the pies by herself. She was exhausted.
Interior kitchen continuous. Robin talks to Lily while she's working on the meal, all by herself. Where are you, Marshall?
I yawned like a million times trying to get him to leave.
Yeah, some people just can't take a hit. By the way, I'm really swamped in here.
I kept looking at the sign. Totally clueless.
I'm sure I have the time to mash those potatoes for sitting right next to.
And then Ted does the thing that he always does when there's an awkward silence.
Yep, masher's right there, next to the pot.
He panics and says the first thing that pops into his head.
Flashback. Interior Robin's apartment night before. Robin breaks the awkward silence.
Hey, did you know that the first pies in recorded history came from ancient Egypt?
Remember last year's Thanksgiving, we had sex 7 times?
And Ted makes it worse. End of flashback. Back to intercut scenes between the kitchen and the living room. Marshall and Barney shake their heads.
Oh.
Ooh, terrible.
What? I thought it would break the ice.
I'd already broken the ice with my cool pie fact. Then he makes it 10 times more awkward.
You respond to something like that.
Flashback. Interior Robin's apartment kitchen night before with a splash of awkwardness.
Did you know that the Egyptian pyramids can be seen from space? Probably.
Oh, the oven's preheated.
Okay, the pecan pie is going to take the longest. Why don't we put that one in first?
Pecan pie. Why are you making that?
It's my favorite.
You're allergic.
I know, I just like smelling it. It's like eating with your nose.
So we're making a pie for Bob.
Well, yeah.
End of flashback. Interior Lily's Slapsgiving dinner in Ted's apartment continuous.
She's got you making pies for this guy?
Yeah.
That is a real slap in the face.
Barney looks at Marshall. Come on. Flashback continuous. Interior Robin's kitchen, more of the night before.
You know, you could have just told me it was for Bob.
Yeah, I just thought it might upset you.
Upset me? Wait a second. Do you think that I'm jealous of Bob?
I don't know. Is it so ridiculous to think that you might be?
Yes,
Why?
because he's 1,000 years old.
Pause flashback. Interior Slapsgiving dinner prep room continuous.
No, Ted, what are you doing?
Right?
More of the flashback it is.
The only reason I'm jealous of Bob is that we can only talk about the first Thanksgiving.
Come on.
The only reason I'm jealous of Bob is because I heard Noah gave him a shotgun on the ark.
Ted.
The only reason I'm jealous of Bob is I'm just an architect, but he discovered fire. How do you top that?
He's 41. Why are you bashing it on him so hard?
I'm not. I'm just joking around. That's what friends do.
It's mean.
What? How come we're all allowed to bust on Barney when he dates some skankatron, but when you sleep with the Crypt Keeper's dad, I'm not allowed to say a word?
First of all, Bob and I are not sleeping together. We're just dating. Secondly, I've said one word about the parade of dubious conquest. I haven't said one word about the parade of dubious conquest you've been marching past me the last few months. One of whom you got a butterfly tattoo.
Hey, that is...
And if you and I are such good friends, why is baking a pie for Bob so weird?
Yeah, if you and I are such good friends, why couldn't you just tell me that that's what we were doing?
Eat.
Okay, but maybe we should talk about this later. I should get going.
Well, what are we doing? It's Thanksgiving.
I don't know. I'm sorry. This is stupid.
I'm sorry too. Of course we're friends. I'm glad we're friends.
Me too.
They hug. And then kiss. Oh shit. Into flashback. Interior Ted's apartment for Slapsgiving, late afternoon. Split screen with Lily, Marshall, and Barney.
You guys
slept
slept
together
together
last night?
last night? That is a terrible idea.
Horrible idea.
Barney lifts up his hand for
Relapse 5. That's where we go for a high five, then it's awkward for a little bit, and then we high five again.
What the hell were you doing? Let's review. You and Ted broke up 6 months ago. You're dating another man
You are correct, sir.
who's coming to my Thanksgiving today.
That is a truth fact.
An event Ted is also attending.
Kablamo.
What's trying to destroy American Thanksgiving?
Oh, Lily, it's not as bad as it sounds. Bob and I aren't that serious, and what happened last night with Ted was a fluke.
Well, did you guys at least talk about it?
flashback. Interior Robin's living room, night. Ted and Robin are done getting dressed.
There's office material and
I hear something burning.
Ted and Robin go their separate ways. End of flashback. Interior Slapsgiving apartment of Ted, continuous in the late afternoon. Still intercut between Marshall, Ted, and Barney, with Lily and Robin in separate rooms.
clearly we need to ignore this.
Clearly, we need to talk about this
You know?
to save the friendship.
Save the friendship.
Ted and Robin walk towards each other.
We need to talk.
Stuffed mushroom?
We need to talk about last night.
Did you know that some mushrooms are carnivorous? Probably not.
Ted, can we please just deal with this? Look, I'm not mad. I just think that.
Wait.
you know,
Why would you be mad? You started it.
What? You're crazy.
We called a truce, we hugged, and then when I tried to pull a hand on my neck.
Only because your hand was still around my waist.
Oh, come on, you leaned into it.
I leaned into it.
Yeah, like the crappy kid in Little League who knows he's not going to make contact, so he just, oops, I got hit by the pitch. Better take my base.
That was you in Little League, wasn't it?
My on-base percentage was off the charts.
Ted drops a plate full of appetizers. Or
Oh no, the slappetizers.
Lily storms into the living room.
You know what? That's it. This is Thanksgiving. Solve this right now. And if you have sex again, neither of you get dessert. Oh, what the hell kind of Thanksgiving is this anyway?
Most Thanksgivings?
Stress, baby. I'll try to find us something relaxing.
Thanks, baby. Classical music, maybe?
The countdown appears on the computer screen.
Oh my, look at that. That means we're in the final hour of the countdown.
Barney's left tweak starts twitching.
I'm not scared.
Then why is your right cheek twitching? It's not maybe. It's because future me slaps future you so hard it reverberates to the present, shattering the time slap continuum.
Please don't slap me.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh God, don't slap me again. I don't want to get slapped again. And the first 2 times hurt so bad. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
I thought I ruined it by putting a clock on it, Barney.
Oh, you didn't ruin it. You made it so much worse. I can't eat. I can't sleep. I've lost 10 pounds. My suits are wearing me. You know what? I'm out of here.
No. You can't leave.
Why can't I? Nowhere in the rules does it say that I have to sit through some sort of mental torture. You are allowed to slap my face, sir, but you are not allowed to slap my mind. Good day.
But it's Slapsgiving.
No, it's not. It's Thanksgiving. Our first one as a married couple. As grown-ups, and you're not even trying to be a part of it. None of you are. As Slapback Commissioner, I'm issuing a ruling. Thanksgiving is the day of peace. There will be no slaps today.
What?
Yes, in your face. Not my face, your face.
Bob arrives. What's up, dudes?
Hey,
Bob.
Baby, please, no.
The Slapback Commissioner's word is final. So get in the kitchen and mash some potatoes now. And for the rest of the day, you're going to enjoy a civilized, grown-up holiday.
Not too grown up. I made jello shots. We're gonna get silly, bitches. Interior Ted's room continuous. Ted and Robin are alone again.
Look at us. We can't be alone together, can we?
Apparently not.
What does that mean? We're supposed to be friends.
We aren't friends, are we? Not really. We avoid each other. We smile politely. We're 2 people who pretend to be friends because it would be inconvenient not to.
Well, maybe we should stop pretending.
Maybe we should.
Silence.
So, what do we do now?
I suppose we eat dinner,
Yeah?
and then that's it.
Okay.
Robin leaves the room.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Ted leaves the room too. Interior Thanksgiving dinner later. Dinner is served. No slaps as of now. So we sat down to our first Thanksgiving together as a group, and apparently our last.
Marshall, you're not eating. Did something spoil your slap appetite?
No, I just thought before we eat, maybe the chef would like to say a few words.
So, this sucks. Eat up and leave.
Well then, I'd like to say something, if that's cool. Today, Lily did something great. Not only did she gather us all here together and cook a delicious meal, but she also started a new tradition. We're going to do this again next year and the year after that, maybe the rest of our lives. I think that's pretty amazing if you think about it. And it's all thanks to you, Lily. I love you. And so do the first of many Thanksgivings together.
They all clink glasses. This is rad. A nice small Thanksgiving. I'm the youngest of 10 in my family, so our Thanksgiving is a real mess. All the yelling and the screaming. And then a funny thing happened. It's really a major buzzkill. Ted and Robin salute and deepen their voices.
Major buzzkill.
Buzzkill.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought we were done with that.
Not.
I guess we're not.
In a montage, the gang and Bob laugh and enjoy their meal. You see, kids, friendship is an involuntary reflex. It just happens. You can't help it. That first Thanksgiving turned out to be a wonderful dinner with the 4 people I love most in the world, and Bob. And it did become a tradition. That's why every year we go to Aunt Lily and Uncle Marshall's for Thanksgiving.
Hey, check it out. We're in the last 20 seconds of Marshall's countdown to nothing.
Barney, put it away.
How does it feel, Marshall, to sit there impotently, your large, flaccid hand just dangling in the wind?
We hear a robotic voice from the computer. The slap will occur in 10.
Ooh, classy touch, dude. Too bad.
Barney, put it away.
6,
I will in 5.
5, 4.
You can slap him.
Marshall reacts in the best way Jason Segel could. 3,
Wait, what? You?
2, 1. Marshall slaps Barney with all of his might. Barney falls down.
That's 3. That's 3. Oh, thanks, baby. You're the best. And as a special added bonus, I've composed a song just for this occasion. Ted, lights.
Marshall starts playing the piano and singing.
What is this feeling that's put you in your place? A hot red burning on the side of your face. You feel the blood rush to your cheek. Tears start to fill your eyes. And your lips are trembling, but you can't speak. You're trying not to cry. You just got slapped.
Oh,
Across the face, my friend.
oh.
You just got slapped. Yes, that really just happened. Everybody saw it. Ha! Everybody laughed and clapped. It was awesome. Wait, you just got slapped. Happy Slapsgiving, everybody.
Interior kitchen later. Bob is gone. The gang is in the kitchen.
Well, guys, have fun.
This is going to be a major cleaner.
Major
Major cleaner.
Oh, man, we're going to do this all the time now, aren't we?
That's the general idea.
General idea.
General idea.
Fade to black. End of episode.
Okay, folks, we are in for another episode of How I Met Your Mother. This one called Sandcastles in the Sand, another episode of Robin Sparkles. This time around, Logan will be our scene description, as well as Bob Saget and all other characters, and also a certain person from Dawson's Creek. Jeremy will be our Swarles Barkley, Barney Stinson. George will be Lily, this one time at band camp. Nicole will be our lovable Jason Segel, aka Marshall. Angi will be our Robin and Robin Sparkles, and this time around I will be playing Ted. So, Logan, take us away.
How I Met Your Mother, Sandcastles in the Sand, written by Courtney Kang. Fade in, interior Mosby living room day. The 9-season-long story is being told to Lindsay Fonseca and David Henry. We're still in season 3, folks. They still have a while. Now, kids, when Aunt Robin was a teenager, she was, well, the Canadian pop star. Interior Robin Sparkles music video Canada. Robin is dancing to Let's Go to the Mall today. But by 2008, she was an entirely different person. Montage. At a gun club, Robin fires a gun multiple times with precision. Robin sits in a Matrix-style chair with a cigar in one hand and a whiskey in the other. Robin is presenting the news.
Coming up next, is your baby trying to kill you?
Interior McLaren's night. The Scooby Gang of McLaren sits at their Mystery Inc. booth, which made the events that week all the more surprising.
So I got up this morning, it's freezing. So I walked over there and I don't know why I'm still talking, because clearly we are all asking the same question. What in God's creation is going on with Robin's breasts?
I know, right? Isn't it amazing? I spent half an hour making these happen. Is tape in there, cotton balls, half an Nerf football, but it works, right?
Totally. What's the occasion?
An old friend from Canada's in town. I'm meeting him for a drink.
Oh, somebody you went to Degrassi with?
No, actually, he was my first boyfriend.
Flashback, exterior beach, sundown. A young man, the Dawson, is on the beach. Here, we will call him Simon. Robin joins him.
Simon, I thought he was the coolest guy ever. He smelled like Dakar. He could ollie on a skateboard. He had the most amazing collection of Hard Rock Cafe t-shirts. We spent the whole summer madly in love.
And a flashback, interior McLaren's continuous.
Tell me more. Like, do you have a...
So, is he the guy who, how shall I say this like a gentleman? Robin, did he take your maple leaf?
No, it wasn't like that.
Sounds to me like he gave you your full Canada face.
This went on for a really long time. Some of the jokes were elegant and well crafted.
Wait. Did he break up with you and tell you he's just not that Inuit?
Others were crude and ill-formed.
Something about fur trapping.
And others were obvious, but needed to be said.
Did you ride his Zamboni?
Wait. Did he? I think I'm out.
Yeah. I'm also out. Okay, now I'm really out.
Well, I'm sorry, guys. It was all very tame. We only dated for a week and a half.
What? I thought you said you were together all summer.
Yeah, summer in Canada is pretty much the last week of July. Anyway, one night, his band just finished playing this gig.
Flashback, exterior Simon's van night. Robin is lifting a big box into the trunk of a van. Simon, aka James Vanderbeek, does not help her.
Oh my God, Simon, that was such a good show. You guys totally rocked out.
Yeah, I know. We figure we're about 4 or 5 gigs away from really exploding. We're gonna be big, babe. I mean, like, Crash Test Dummies big. So, that everything?
Yeah.
All right. Listen, babe, it's over.
What?
I'm getting back together with Louise Marsh. And the flashback. What the fuck, Dawson?
Luis Marsh. That's a whore's name if I ever heard one.
Yeah, why would he want to get back together with Louise Marsh?
Flashback again. Well, the thing is, her folks just put in a pool.
Oh, so I get it. Pools are great. Swimming's awesome. We have a sprinkler. Run right through it. Well, I should go.
Robin turns to leave. Babe, wait.
Yeah, Simon?
You forgot to load the drum set. And a flashback. This is why Pacey and Joey became a thing.
No! Tell me you did not load the drum set.
I did.
And now he's coming here. Robin, why do you want to see this guy?
Oh, I know why. You're going to win, aren't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Whenever you haven't seen someone for a long time, no matter how much you want to deny it, there's always a clear winner and a clear loser.
Well, since you brought it up, let's add up the points.
You're starting out 2 big ones right there.
Okay, so Simon still lives with his mom.
Point, Robin.
He never became a rock star.
Point, Robin.
He now works at a water slide park outside of Ottawa.
Point, Simon.
Wait, do they have a wave pool?
No.
Point, Robin. That's 5 zip. There's no coming back from that.
Yeah, he's going down. I mean, unless somehow he got hotter. There he is.
Simon walks into the bar. He has Jack Nicholson's recent haircut, fat, but still James Vanderbeek. And sure enough, there was a clear winner and a clear loser. It just wasn't clear to everybody. Oh, hey, babe.
Oh my God.
Opening credits. Interior, Ted's apartment. Ted, Marshall, Robin, and Barney chat about seeing Dawson before the credits.
Okay, what the hell just happened?
Oh, come on. It wasn't that bad, was it?
Theater's grown.
Oh.
Flashback, interior McLaren's earlier.
Hey, Simon.
Wow, look at you. You got old.
Yeah, you look great. You look hotter. Like, that's possible.
And a flashback, interior Ted's apartment, back to the present.
So, look, I know it didn't go as planned, but I can't help it. I mean, he's still got it.
Flashback again, continuing the previous flashback in McLaren's downstairs. Whoa, $4 for a brew? What a rip. Good thing I'm packing. He takes a can out of his pants. And a flashback, interior Ted's apartment, back to present.
So he's not a snob. He's from a different part of Canada, you know? The maple leaf flag on the back of the pickup truck. He's Red Province. He's from the deep north.
Yes, we gave you so many opportunities.
Flashback for a third time. Lily breaks the awkward silence.
So, Simon, Robin's a bit of a local celebrity here in New York. She's the lead anchor at Metro News 1. Tell him, Robin.
Oh, it's stupid. It's not cool like Simon's shirt.
I'm sorry, Simon. Here we are nattering on about our big celebrity. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I work at Splish Splash Ottawa Water Slide Park.
Huh? A water slide park? That sure is different than what Robin does.
Yeah, it is. Because I save lives. If I'm not sitting on that stool at the top of the slide going, go, 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 people die. What, you think it's so easy? You try it.
Okay, go.
You didn't put your hand up. Kid just died.
No, I didn't know.
Another kid just went. He died too.
Well, sure. I mean, if I was actually.
Another kid just went. Now you got to pile up, and Robin's got something to report on the news. This just in. My friend Ted just killed a bunch of kids today. What the fuck?
Well, that's cool. You got to pay the bills somehow since your whole music thing didn't really pan out, did it?
Well, it hasn't panned out yet, but the band's still going. About 4 or 5 gigs away from really exploding.
Foreskins are still playing?
Wait, what?
The Foreskins? How did you guys come up with that name?
Well, there's 4 of us and we play without shirts. Babe, seriously.
I know, I'm sorry.
And a flashback. Interior Ted's apartment, back to the present.
I know, I'm sorry, but you guys just don't understand the fact that he kept the band going. That's impressive. I mean, I gave up my musical dream.
Which brings us to the most important piece of information from tonight.
Flashback. Damn it, Barney. Interior McLaren's earlier.
So, Simon, how did you guys meet?
Oh, I was in her video.
Starting it is more like.
Well, once you and Mr. Teen Winnipeg, everyone wants a piece of the moneymaker.
I'm sorry. I've seen Let's Go to the Mall about 1,000 times, and you, sir, are not in it.
No, I was in the other one. Barney cannot contain himself from this news.
There's another video?
Barney storms out of the bar. And a flashback. I take that back. Thank you, Barney. Interior Ted's apartment, back to the present.
Just make this easier on yourself and give.
No.
Leave me no choice. From this, spend every waking minute tracking down this. I will not sleep. I will not eat. My life will be a living hell of search engines and overseas phone calls, chasing down something that possibly can't be found.
Okay.
It was so hard to watch, Robin. You're usually so cool.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sitting next to Simon and suddenly I'm 16 again.
Oh, it's actually a common thing. When you're around someone from your past, you kind of revert back to who you were when you were around them. There's not really a name for it, though.
Called Revertigo.
Yeah, I don't know about Revertigo.
You know who gets really bad? Revertigo.
Michelle. She sounds hot.
You don't know about Lily and Michelle?
No, what about Lily and Michelle? What about Lily and
Oh,
Michelle?
my friend, you are in for a treat. Hey, Will,
Lily walks into the room.
What?
I was just thinking, we haven't seen your friend Michelle in a while.
Oh yeah, I'll give her a call, see if she wants to hang out.
What? Do they make out?
Comparable.
Terrible.
Whatever. It's over. I lost. I guess you don't get a second chance.
Cut to interior McLaren's later. The gang sits around a table.
I got a second chance.
What happened?
He came by my place tonight.
Flashback, interior Robin's apartment earlier. Robin opens the door and Simon is standing there.
Simon, what are you doing here?
I just feel like there's some unfinished business between you and me. Seeing you now, it's made me realize that breaking up with you is the biggest mistake I made in my entire life. And a flashback, interior McLaren's back to present.
Oh, I like where this is going.
Interior Robin's apartment earlier. Now, I know this is crazy, and I'm only in town for a couple of days, but do you want to go on a date? Interior McLaren's back to present.
He asked you out? Oh, step into my web, Simon.
The coup de grace.
Finish him.
Interior Robin's apartment earlier, like a giddy little schoolgirl.
I'd love to.
And a flashback, interior McLaren's back to present. Barney imitates a dying Pac-Man.
Wah, wah.
Wait, you're going on a date with Simon. That Simon, the one we met?
Robin, this guy doesn't deserve a second chance, not after the way he treated you.
That was 10 years ago. People evolve. I mean, are you the same person that you were in high school?
Oh, hell no.
I think you're going to enjoy this.
Enter Michelle, Lily's high school friend. Yes, you will enjoy this.
Oh, sorry. Okay, that my girl, Michelle?
Bitch, you know it.
How's she living?
She living the only way she know how to. Large.
Oh, girl, you got to get your drink on up in here.
I'm hoping my big ass can hustle me up a vodka Gatorade.
For reals.
Lily and Michelle leave the bar together like they own the place. Barney is mesmerized by what just occurred.
I want her around all the time. I'd even consider not trying to sleep with her if that's what it takes.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Guys, I've decided to seduce Michelle.
Interior garage later that night. Robin is watching Simon's band play. When they're done,
Yeah.
guys, that was great. Let's take 5. Hey, babe, did you like it after my basso when I flicked my pick at you?
That rocked.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that pick back.
Oh, sure.
I think it's cool. You'll find it later.
Oh, cool. We shouldn't have to go to work tomorrow morning.
Oh, but babe, you have to go to work. You have to play our demo on your show.
Oh, well, it's not a show. It's the news.
Right, and you can be like, hey, did you hear there's some news? There's a rad band you guys should check out. And then you play it. Or just like the first 3 songs. Interior news station that Robin works at later. Robin is presenting the news.
And now it's time for Puppy Corner. Some little angels looking for a new home, courtesy of the Midtown Animal Shelter.
Dogs' pictures are shown with Simon's music in the background. Murder! All aboard the murder train! Yeah, that makes it really hard to pay attention to what the dogs are doing. They show a montage of dogs in need of adoption over the video. Thanks, Dawson. Interior McLaren's later.
Hey, a lot of puppies got adopted. Of course, a lot of people were calling in that thought we were going to kill them.
Robin, your vertigo is starting to affect your work.
What's revertigo?
The stupid made-up word with no meaning.
No, it's a phenomenon where when you're around people from your past, you start behaving like them.
Oh, one example of that springs to mind. I think we all know what it is.
You do.
Yeah, Ted.
Me?
Whenever Ted's friend Punchy comes into town, it's like all of a sudden Ted's in high school again.
Okay. First of all, his name is Adam Punchariello, and I don't do that.
Flashback, interior Ted's apartment. Sometime earlier, someone is knocking at the door.
Ooh, must be Adam.
Ted opens the door, and it's the co-creator of Blue Mountain State. Here, his name is Punchy.
Sup, Punchy?
Sup, Schmosby?
You want to go?
I'm already there.
Let's
Start roughhousing in a mosh pit, and then,
Dude, seriously, I'm so sorry about your dad.
yeah, it was a real shock. And a flashback. Interior McLaren's back to present.
Oh, God.
I can't believe you, of all people, are saying this.
Why?
No reason.
Robin, the point is, what are you doing? I mean, this guy.
Okay, you want to know the truth? Yeah, I like Simon. I do. We have fun together.
Oh, we know you do, honey, but we're worried about you.
You're worried? Okay, hold on. Is there any version of this conversation where you guys don't sound like my parents?
I don't know. Is there any version where you don't sound like a 16-year-old?
That's exactly what my mom would say.
No, if I was your mom, I would say, we forbid you from seeing this boy.
Lily,
No, I'm sorry, but it's for your own good.
this is my life. You guys just don't get it. You never felt the way I feel.
Well, now, we were once young and in love too.
Yeah, like a billion years ago.
You've been drinking, haven't you?
Yeah, we all have. You bought the last round?
You're not going to that show tonight.
Oh, yes, I am. And you want to know what else? Tonight, after the show, Simon and I are going all the way.
Young lady, get back here. Thanks for your help.
Robin storms out.
Hey, so today at work?
No.
Jeez.
Exterior Simon's van later. At the back of the van, Robin is lifting boxes and putting them in, still with no help from Simon.
Oh, hey, Simon. Great show. You guys still rock.
Yeah, they totally dug my bass solo. Man, why can't I always feel this alive?
God, I just love seeing you so happy.
Yeah, about that. Listen, babe, it's over.
What?
I'm getting back together with Louise Marsh.
What? You're kidding me. You're breaking up with me again. But for the same ex-girlfriend. In the same van? What is it? Her parents got a pool? Is that still the reason?
Well, her folks just did put in a jacuzzi. Robin is devastated. Interior McLaren's later. Robin post-Vertigo breakup with Ted, Lily, and Marshall.
Well, I'm sorry, Robin.
I'm fine. Really?
Oh, Robin, I'm going to tell you for real. Simon's a dog. You feel me, Shale?
Camera pans to Michelle at the head seat of the table. For reals, he's a scrub.
I'm going to give me my champagne and grape soda on.
Lily gets up.
So how's Columbia?
Great, I'm almost done with my dissertation. I'm getting a PhD in behavioral psychology.
Can I make an observation?
Oh, I know. Whenever I'm around Lily, she just brings out that side of me. There's a psychological term for the phenomena.
For vertigo?
No, actually, it's associative regression. You see, the neural pathways that a song starts playing and Michelle notices. Oh, no, you did not put on my jam.
Oh, put your hands up, girl.
Lily and Michelle start dancing around. One by one, we all had to go home. Soon, it was just Robin. In a time lapse, Ted, Marshall, Lily, and Michelle leave. Only Robin remains at the booth. Barney approaches,
All right.
defeated.
Okay, all right. I can't find your video. I've wasted 3 days trying. What's the matter?
Simon dumped me in his van after the show.
Yeah, Robin, that was like 10 years ago.
No, tonight.
Oh, really?
Robin starts crying.
Oh, come here.
Barney sits down and gives her a hug.
It's just, when I was young, I was so vulnerable and open to things, and I guess I wanted to feel that way again. I wanted to be 16 again.
Robin, that is the stupidest thing I've heard come out of your mouth. You want to be 16 again? I've watched your Robin Sparkles video 1,000 times out of you as a friend. It's totally lame back then. But now, come on! Cal, the most awesome I've ever known! Well, second most awesome.
Right, of course. The first being you.
No! The first is the guy who lives in a place called the Mirror. What up? I'm saying that you are way more awesome than Simon ever will be.
Barney, do you want to come back to my place?
Your place?
Robin whispers into Barney's ear. His eyes widen. Interior Robin's apartment later. Barney and Robin are alone in her apartment, sitting on her couch. Awkward.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah, I am. Let's just not tell anybody, okay?
Of course. So should I just put it in?
Yeah, why not?
Barney pulls a videotape into frame and goes to the TV to put it on.
This was my big artistic follow-up to Let's Go to the Mall. It kind of tanked.
Is that Tiffany? You are so rad. It's everything I wanted to be and more.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Is that Alan Thicke?
Yeah.
If you re-edit it, there's a tampon commercial in here somewhere. Do you see how lame you were back then?
Yeah, you're right. I was lame.
Totally lame. Ugh. And of course the robot makes an appearance in the sad love ballad.
He was my sidekick. He had to be. Met you at the mall. Didn't know how far I would fall. My friends said I was a fool. You're a fool. Shut up. 'Cause you were older and got kicked out of school. You were so rad. Together we were gonna travel the globe from Alberta to Ontario. But now I'm building sandcastles in the sand. Thought I could fly when you held my hand. Everything turns to black and white. It was the greatest week and a half of my life. We used to go to the beach back when happiness was in our reach, so close. On our favorite bench, we'd sit and talk, and you taught me to French. You're good at pull-ups, and you have radical hair. I hate my dad, he's so unfair. He doesn't understand our love. But now I'm building sandcastles in the sand. Thought I could fly when I held your hand. I was wrong. Eternity turns to black and white. It was the greatest week and a half of my life. Is crazy. No one gets me. Castles wash away. Come back, please. I've changed my mind. Let's go all the way. I'm ready. Let's do it. I miss you. Sand castles in the sand. Oh, I miss your hair. Thought I could fly when you held my hand. I thought you were the one. Sand castles wash away. I'm ready. Let's do it. Sand castles may be cute, but I'm on the pill now. But now all they do is remind me of you. Let's go all the way. You said it'd be okay. I'm sorry. Sand castles wash away.
And so they watched it again. And again, and again. They watched it over and over that night, until finally, Robin and Barney kiss. They stopped watching. Fade to black. End of episode.
All right, Logan. All right, folks, we are in for one last episode of How I Met Your Mother tonight. This one is titled Glitter, one of my personal favorite episodes. Our cast, they will be switching roles once more. So we will be starting with Jeremy. He'll be our scene description, as well as Punchy, Future Ted, and any other character, including Alan Thicke. George will be Harold and Kumar's best friend, but this time we'll call him Barney Stinson, as he suited up and looks amazing. Logan will be our Lily. Loving the shirt there, Logan. Angi will be Marshall for us, and also will be reprising her role as Robin Sparkles. Nicole will be our Ted, and will also take on the role of Jessica Glitter, just so we can all hear her sing the Beaver song with Robin Sparkles. And I will be playing the speaking part of Robin. So Jeremy, take us away.
Okay. Fade in. Interior, Mosby living room day. Ted's son and daughter listen to the story. These kids are patient. Kids, in the fall of 2010, it seemed like Aunt Lily could only talk about one thing. Babies. Cut to interior McLaren's night. Robin, Lily, and Marshall sit at the booth.
Oh God, I have been craving this burger all day.
You know what plays a huge role in helping a woman conceive? Cervical mucus.
Robin gets and drops her burger. Interior Ted's apartment night. Lily and Robin are watching a movie.
I just saw the wig. Oh my God, I can't wait to see this movie. I hear it's really scary.
Oh, change of plans. I thought violent images wouldn't be good for my future fetus, so instead, I rented this video of a live water birth.
Splash.
Ah!
Interior kitchen of Ted's apartment. Another time. Lily and Robin.
They don't know what it is. It just showed up on my mom's x-ray.
Look at this crib.
But all in all, it wasn't a problem. That is until the night of Barney's boutonniere. Interior McLaren's present. At the booth with Barney, Marshall, Robin, and Lily, Barney is wearing a boutonniere. What page is this in the playbook?
Oh, you're wearing a flower.
Thank you.
Didn't compliment, just observed.
I know, isn't it?
Why are you wearing that?
Why does Barney do anything ever?
Exactly. Science. There's an 83% correlation between the times men wear boutonnieres and the times they get laid. Think about it. Proms, weddings, grandma's funerals. Thanks for the redhead, Nana. The Everyday Boutonniere by Stinson.
And nope. I'm sorry, Barney, but no girl is going home with a guy with a flower on his chest. Unless he's a clown and he's in the trunk of his car.
Along with 50 other clowns.
The gang looks at him. What?
It's a clown car. Oh.
Robin, did you know that boutonniere is French for booty is near? True story. Une histoire vraie.
Did you know that Barney is French for sad little guy who works way too hard to get laid?
Woman, you best check yourself.
Yeah, on the bright side, I guess suits are pretty boring without them, so...
Madame, that is an insult that cannot be borne. I demand satisfaction.
What, are we gonna duel?
No, I'm going to show everyone this embarrassing video of you. It's Robin Sparkles 3, y'all.
Oh, ba, 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 ba. Kids, by this point, we knew Aunt Robin had been a teen pop sensation in Canada, known as Robin Sparkles. And we also knew that her Robin Sparkles character came from a Canadian TV show, which we'd never seen. Until now. Interior Ted's apartment day. At the apartment, Ted, Marshall, Lily, and Barney are about to experience another Robin Sparkles masterpiece of awfulness Robin would love to forget. Robin is with them. Barney holds the DVD as if it were the Holy Grail.
I cannot wait to see what's on this DVD.
Oh, you haven't watched it yet?
No, of course not. I wanted my first time to be with someone I cared about.
Sweet. I get that a lot. Well, once.
Hey, Robin, do you want to go get a Korean massage on Saturday?
Oh, I'd love to. I got this knot in my neck. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I figure I should get one now because once I get pregnant, no more massages. Just so annoying.
Barney plays the DVD. On TV is a show that needs to be seen, and the gang describes it perfectly.
Space teens? Is this a porno?
Barney lifts his hand and gets ready to slap Marshall. Marshall flinches.
No, dude, sweet. It's a kid show.
Barney backs off.
I don't know. This does have all the earmarks of porn. Stripper pole, bad lighting, delusional girl who thinks it's a stepping stone to mainstream success.
Yeah. It's a big old bowl of porn flakes.
On screen, Robin Sparkles is introduced. Then her co-star is introduced with a guitar.
Whoa! And who is this exquisite guitarist I assume you're about to make sweet love to?
Oh, that's Jessica Glitter. She was my BFF on the show and in real life.
Aw, BFFs. Did you guys have sleepovers? Get mad at each other and wrestle, but then end up kissing in a tender embrace? Here, show us on Lily.
Barney, you know what? If you're going to be disgusting, we're not watching this, okay?
Yeah, come on, Barney. It's like just a cute little story about. What exactly is this about?
Oh, two average Canadian teenagers who solve crimes in space using math.
That sounds ridiculous. So sue me, like the producers of the Milky Way Mathletes tried to.
On TV, on a futuristic ship, Robin Sparkles and Jessica Glitter walk into frame. They both hold hockey sticks. Seriously? They seriously do.
Stop using wrong vision to catch that space burglar, eh?
Well, what can I say? He'll be in galactic jail for the remainder of his life.
Yes, there is an 80s robot. Seriously.
Sparkles, glitter, we're
Yeah,
about to enter an asteroid belt, eh?
Thank you. My bad.
Brace for turbulence.
Wait until the song, but now the ship is shaking. Yes, it's shaking.
Oh, I had to say, as much as I hate to agree with Barney, this does seem like a veritable pornocopia.
Okay, guys, come on. It's a kid show, like Electric Company or Sesame Street or
You can't do that on television.
exactly.
No, you can't do that on television.
Slow motion shot of Jessica and Robin bouncing.
Robin, this show, I forgot I was. Robin, this show is so dirty. I don't know whether to hug you or run a shower for you so you can sit there alone crying, clenching your knees.
It's just bad camera work, okay? Wayne, our camera guy, he wasn't that great.
I don't know. I think he did a pretty good job considering he was probably only using one hand.
You know what? I feel bad for you Americans that you can look at this wondrous and educational adventure through space and see something obscene. Can you just please try and look at this with the innocence of a child?
Innocence of a child.
On the TV, within a TV, Alan Phillips. Coming up, here we go. If you want to get through the asteroid belt, you gotta use multiplication. Okay, space teams, that's multiply. 5 times 6. Jessica and Robin are pulling a joystick side by side.
Oh, 30.
Yes! Oh! 7 times 4. Keep going! 8 times 9. Don't stop now! Almost there! 23 times 3. Barney stops the DVD. He cannot believe this show's in existence.
I'm sorry. We've got to ration this. It's like we're on a desert island, and this video is a really hot naked chick, and she's got like seaweed on her and a seashell bra. Y'all feel me?
Hey, if you and Jessica were BFFs, how come we've never met her?
Okay, well, it was a long time ago, okay? I get a Christmas card from her every year, but we're not really friends anymore.
But BFFs are forever.
Oh, come on, Lily. Nobody stays friends with their high school friends.
I'm still friends with Punchy.
Dude, he lives in Cleveland. You see him once a year, at which point he punches you really hard in the arm and tells everyone how you dookied your pants. I know on paper that sounds great, but you guys aren't really friends.
Well, I may not see him a lot, but it doesn't matter. Observe.
Ted makes a phone call. Cut to interior Punchy's bedroom continuous. Punchy answers phone. Intercut, phone conversation with Punchy and Ted. Schmoes me! Schmoes me! Schmoes me! Hey, good talking to you, Ted.
Yeah, you too. If you're ever in New York,
Definitely. The call ends. Has Turd? Turd. I'm so sorry. Is it good? Is it because Chad and her next to each other? I'm sorry, it's so inappropriate. Okay. Just give me a second. Okay. Has Chad heard of acquaintances?
we are just two peas.
I don't get it. How can you and Glitter just stop being friends? Best friends don't do that.
Well, we did, okay? And I haven't talked to her in like 5 years, so just drop it. I gotta go.
Robin leaves.
Whoa. What do you think came between Robin and Jessica?
That's like our friends, the space teams. I think I can solve this crime with math.
Ted runs to the counter, searches through a pile of cards, and finds a Christmas card.
Okay. Here's the Christmas card that Jessica sent Robin. Lily, how old would you say this kid is?
4 years, 3 months.
Which means Jessica got pregnant 5 years ago, right around the time she and Robin stopped being friends.
Of course, Robin hates kids.
The last thing she would want to do is hang out with some little brat.
Thus, if I may, when Glitter's womb a fruit did bear, Robin said, to hell with this, I'm out of hair.
Marshall, Lily, and Barney are not getting it.
Glitter got pregnant, so Robin dumped her.
That's gotta be it, right, Lil? Lil?
Lily is about to cry.
Robin's gonna dump me!
Oh, sweetheart.
When a second uterus plump becomes,
Dude, feel the room.
Interior Ted's apartment later. Robin enters. Ted and Barney sit on the couch, and they are hitting the space between them.
No.
been waiting all day.
Just watch it without me.
Two dudes on the couch together watching porn? That's kind of weird.
Okay, it's not porn, it's a kid's show.
Two dudes watching a kid's show might be worse.
Okay, fine, I'll watch it with you. Yeah, all right, but if either of you makes even one peep about the show being dirty, I'm turning it off. I'm serious.
Hey, Jessica, how's your beaver?
Ted and Barney spit out their baby.
Great. How's your beaver?
Busy as ever.
Ted and Barney try their best not to laugh.
Our characters had pet beavers. The beaver is the official animal of Canada. It's our national mascot.
The noble creature.
Okay, girls. Everybody knows a beaver's favorite food is wood. I just hope we brought along enough of it for our 3-day galactic space journey. So let's do the math. If Robin's beaver devours 6 inches of wood every half hour, and Jessica's beaver devours 8 inches of wood every 45 minutes, how much wood will I need to keep both of these beavers well fed all weekend long? You figure it out at home. How about we sing you What are beavers? Ted and Barney start laughing, and as the song is about to begin, the screen goes blue. Stop the disc.
Hey, no. You don't get to hear the Bieber song. It is a sweet song about friendship, and you guys are being disgusting. The Beavers are adorable.
Oh God, the beaver.
No arguments here.
Someone is knocking at the door. Ted opens it. So,
Lunchy, what are you doing here?
yesterday, some turds. What a callback. Barney, they don't like this guy.
Okay, where are you staying?
Your mom's trick. She's old. Don't worry about it. Mom, by the way. I'm cool on the couch.
Whoa. He's staying here. You're staying here.
Punchy walks around the apartment and pointing out Elle's dad hasn't moved on from high school. I know! It's so good, right? Feel like you're dreaming? But check your tone, brah! Punchy's here in the flesh, so why don't you get one of these, Ted? Punchy starts using Ted's arm as a showboxing bag. Double punches! Yeah, remember these? School, junior high, yeah! Elementary school, middle school, high school, remember those? Look! Punchy's here! Interior McLaren's later. Punchy sits in the booth with Barney, Ted, and Robin. Punchy's still punching him and wasted. Hey, Schmosby! Remember when you dookied in your pants down the lake? Ha! Unbelievable! Punchy stands up and goes away.
Hey, Schmosby, remember when you dookied on your couch in the form of your idiot high school friend? Unbelievable.
He punches Barney on the arm.
Come on, I'm worried about the guy. He's had the same damn job at the Caldwell place for 15 years.
Don't care.
He's been stuck in Cleveland his whole life.
Get a hotel.
Robin.
Okay, one night. Gotta go.
As Robin gets up to leave, Marshall and Lily come in. Enter.
Where are you going? We just got here.
Oh, Korean massage.
By yourself?
Well, I figured you'd be busy reading what to expect when you're expecting to expect.
Robin leaves.
Guys, did you see that? She's going to get a Korean massage without me. That's our thing. I'm telling you, she's going to dump me just like she dumped Glitter.
Lily, come on. We don't even know that's what happened.
Hello? Somebody already solved that crime using math, remember?
Look, Lily, Robin is clearly getting tired of you constantly talking about babies.
I don't.
Ted and Barney groan.
Lily, how old am I?
384 months.
Punchy returns to the table. He punches Marshall in the arm and keeps walking. Busted!
Okay, so before you, Lily, all over the place, maybe you should just try hanging out with Robin and not talking about babies.
So Lily did just that. She tried not to talk about babies. Interior Ted's apartment later. Robin opens the apartment door and Lily is there.
Oh, hey, Lily. What brings you to the crib?
Crib?
What's the matter? You look rattled.
Rattled? I want to talk about babies.
What?
Look, I know you don't care about this stuff, but I'm about to become a mother. And as a future mother, I'm going to need the support.
Oh my God, you're not even pregnant yet.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that a fertilized egg has not yet attached itself to the lining of your uterine wall. You see, I read your Facebook updates. God, it's like all you talk about, Lily, and I'm sick of it.
Well, guess what? Got some good news. When the baby comes, you don't have to see it. In fact, you don't have to see me. This whole friendship thing, done.
Great.
Robin apartment door again, and Lily leaves. Interior Marshall and Lily's bedroom later. Lily is crying on her bed. Marshall stands by her.
Crying out loud, you broke up with Robin.
I had to. We were growing apart. We're better off without each other.
Okay, Lily, you sound about as convincing as you did the time you accidentally shredded my Joey Buttafuoco pants.
Flashback. Interior Marshall Lily's bedroom. Marshall holds the accidentally shredded Joey Buttafuoco pants. He looks up to the ceiling and screams.
No!
End flashback.
Get on the phone, call Robin, and fix this.
I can't. The damage is done. Can you just hold me?
You know what? No, I don't agree with what you did, and so I refuse to comfort you, despite how adorable you are when you cry.
Okay.
Okay, maybe just one cuddle, but then that's it.
They cuddle. Interior McLaren's night. Punchy and Ted enter the gang's beloved bar. Times Square's the bomb! I got so many great pictures of all the billboards.
Yeah, there's more to New York than Times Square. There's the Village, the Lower East Side, Central Park.
They got better billboards than the ones in Times Square.
No.
Times Square's the bomb!
Here. You know what? Hold this, okay?
I'm gonna go pee in the jar. I gotta go pee in the jar I got going in the alley. As Punchy leaves, we see Barney at the bar with a drink in his hand. As always, he can't take it anymore.
Seriously, dude, he has got to go. You need to be like, you're the weakest link. Goodbye. Punchy, the tribe has spoken. Please pack up your knives and go.
Barney and Ted sit at their seems to always be empty booth.
Your work of art didn't work for us. Your time's up. I have to ask you to leave the mansion. You must leave the chateau. Your Torian's here. You've been chopped.
Hey, yeah, I know.
You've been evicted from the Big Brother house. Your dessert just didn't measure up. Sashay away. Give me your jacket and leave Hell's Kitchen. I'm sorry. You did not get a rose. You have been eliminated from the race. You are no longer in the running to be America's next top model. You're fired. Auf Wiedersehen.
Punchy comes back. Ted, come look at this. I found a little wounded bird in the alley.
That's your scrotum.
You know what it is, Ted. You know what it is. Come on, Ted. You always fall for that. Punchy does what he does best. Punches Ted's shoulder. Walks away again.
Yeah. We've got to go.
Interior Madison Square Garden hallway later. Lily and Marshall approach a door at the legendary arena.
What are we doing in Madison Square Garden?
Okay, you refused to talk to Robin, so I thought that you might like to talk to the organist for the New York Rangers.
They open the door to meet the organist.
Jessica Glitter?
She turns to Marshall after the commercial break.
How did you find Glitter?
Simple, really. I used my powers of deduction. You see, I knew Glitter used to be a guitarist, which is basically a piano. So I made a list of all keyboard-based occupations, and then I cross-matched them.
Friend Barney looked me up, hoping to buy my space team's costume.
Yo, Glitter, be cool.
So this is the one who's best friends with Robin now?
More like ex-best friends. Just like you.
Jessica continues to play the organ for the Rangers game.
Sorry to hear that. I miss Robin.
Yeah, well, Marsha and I are about to get pregnant, and I know she stopped being friends with you when you had a baby, so.
Oh, Robin didn't stop being friends with me. I stopped being friends with her.
What? Why?
Because I had a baby. Honey, when you have a baby, all that best friend stuff, hockey, soul hunting for caribou, math, that all goes out the window. I mean, I tried to stay friends with her, but it just didn't happen. She took it all pretty hard. I even thought she might try to kill herself.
Jessica plays familiar notes heard at all sports games. And Marshall responds.
Charge!
Wow. You dumped her just because you had a baby? That's cold.
Didn't you do the same thing? Minus the baby.
Oh God, I gotta go. I have to go apologize to Robin. I need to tell her that I love her and that she'll always be a priority.
Careful, Lily. I made those promises too. No, I haven't even talked to her in 5 years. Sure, I thought about picking up the phone and calling her 100 times, but I never have the courage to actually.
Marshall is playing the organ.
Hey,
Marshall is terrified and stops. Backs up slowly.
Go ahead.
Marshall goes back to playing. Interior Ted's apartment later. Punchy and Ted are sitting on the couch. Hey, do you guys get Big Chuck and Little John here?
Punchy, it's time to go back.
Back to Times Square?
No. Back to Cleveland.
I mean, yeah, I've been Jones pizza, but I feel bad about leaving you out here.
You worry about me?
Yeah. Flashback. Interior somewhere in Cleveland, day. The original phone conversation is shown from Punchy's perspective. Punchy is in a bed as he answers the phone. Smells me! Hey, good talking to you, Ted.
Yeah, you too, if you're ever in New York.
Definitely. The camera zooms out and we see Punchy's not alone. His fiance moves into the frame.
Sweetie, who was that?
Sweetie, who was that? Oh, thank you. It was my friend Ted. He sounded kind of depressed.
Is this the Ted who got left at the altar?
Yeah, he's not doing so good. Poor guy lives in a tiny apartment in New York, nowhere near Times Square. He's got no family around. He's still single, doesn't have a backyard. It's just a bummer.
Maybe you should go visit him, cheer him up a little. You know, buy him some shots, do the whole wounded bird trick.
You think that would work?
Worked on me.
End of flashback.
Wow, she sounds pretty great, Punchy.
She's my angel. In fact, we're getting married.
Wow, I'm really happy for you.
Thanks, Ted. Thanks. Actually, that's the other reason why I came out here. I wanted to see if you'd be my best man.
Of course I will.
Yeah, that's great. No, you're stupid. Oh, that's it. Interior of the Hoser Hut. Night. Hoser Hut. Night. Lily enters a Canadian bar and sees Robin by herself. That night, Lily went to the one place she knew she could find Robin. New York's premier Canadian bar. The Hoser Hut.
Oh, there you are, Robin. I owe you a huge apology.
No, okay, me first. I've been pulling away from you, and I'm sorry. I'm just the last time my best friend had a baby.
I know all about it. Look, it's not going to happen with you and me. And I'm sorry I've been going crazy with this baby stuff. I know you hate babies.
Whoa, look, I hate most babies, but your baby, I'm gonna love that kid so much. I'm gonna pick it up and everything.
Robin and Lily hug. Marshall, Ted, and Barney enter the frame.
Aww.
Aww.
I'm so happy you guys made up.
Me too.
Where do I know this song from?
Oh my God, it's the Beaver song. Okay, which one of you put this on?
Robin looks on stage and sees Jessica Glitter. She is singing the long-awaited Beaver song. Robin is tearing up. She smiles and joins her BFF on stage.
Hey, Beaver, come on. When you feel alone, just pick up that phone, and I'll be there to share my ice cream cone. We'll lick it side by side.
Wow, this is so dirty.
Come on, Barney. It's a sweet song about friendship.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Day is
Day
done.
is done.
Two beavers
Beavers
are
are better than one. Da, 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 da. It's really hard to. Two beavers are better than one.
They're twice the
They're
fun.
twice the fun.
Ask anyone. A second
A
beaver
second beaver
to
can be
none.
better than none. Two beavers are better than one.
Flag behind them, a Mountie, and a hockey player join them on stage.
Da 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 da.
You're my favorite beaver.
Two beavers
Two
are
beavers
better
are
than one.
better than one. Da 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 da. Two beavers are better than one. The twice the fun. Ask anyone. Second beaver.
Second to none.
There we go.
And then the robot
All right.
returns. Seriously, two beavers are better than one. Cut to black. End of episode. Woo!
That was awesome, everyone. You are all
Way
awesome. Deserve the
hanging
highest
in
of
there,
fives.
Angie. Your voice